For the last many years, the large glaciers in Pakistan's Karakoram mountain area were believed to have been stable, with some even building up. But scientists and researchers argue their future remains worrisome as earth temperatures escalate. They say in the upper Indus River Basin region of Pakistan, glaciers are certainly melting, causing mountain streams and rivers surge up to new levels. This is causing flooding and damages to community infrastructures. Pakistani scientists insist there is strong evidence that glaciers in Karakoram mountain range in upper Indus Basin are melting at a higher pace, and they say those who deny glacial melt in the Karakoram area base their findings on the satellite imagery and not field studies, a contrast described as Karakoram anomaly. At an international conference held last year in September in Islamabad, Pakistan's capital, Pakistani scientists stuck to the idea that Karakoram glaciers were melting fast, while European scientists said they were stable compared to glaciers in the Hindu Kush and Himalayan regions. Ghulam Rasool is senior weather scientist and glaciologist at the Pakistan Meteorological Department. He has been studying Karakoram glaciers for the last several years. He says his department's latest findings obtained weather monitoring stations and field-based studies in the Karakoram area point towards rapidly receding Karakoram glaciers.
Working on 10 Karakoram glaciers, we have seen that ablation zone where melting continues during the summer season. That part of glacier which is known as ablation zone, that is receding at a much faster rate. And that partition zone, which is transition zone between ablation and accumulation, that is going up and up with the shift of snow line which is marching up.
Ghulam Rasool cites different reasons for the receding snow line based on the latest findings from weather monitoring stations planted on 10 different Karakoram glaciers and through the field studies.
Snow line is marching upward because at the lower elevation heat penetration is increasing.
Right.
So the areas at which there was a lot of snow, at, for example, at 2,500 meter elevation, snow has almost disappeared in these zones. And now that snow line is creeping upward. As snow line is moving upward, the ablation zone area is increasing and accumulation zone area of glaciers is decreasing. We have been monitoring turbulence behavior of Pasu Glacier since 2010. So on the average it comes to 25 meter per year, recession of the terminus of the glacier.
Nevertheless, Ghazanfar Ali, who is glaciologist at the Global Change Impact Studies Center in Islamabad, says not all Karakoram glaciers are melting as of now.
58% are gaining mass and 42% they are losing mass. This is a study actually based on the satellite images.
Musa Khan heads the Pakistan Meteorological Department's Weather Observatory Station in scenic Gupis Valley in Gilgit-Baltistan province's north and has been monitoring weather trends for the last 26 years. He says average temperatures has shown rising trends in summer months from May to August that never used to go beyond 30 degrees Celsius some 8 years ago. He has observed over the years that in the months of snowfall, rain falls.
वेदर की तो खैर यहाँ पे मैक्सिमम टेम्परेचर पे कहीं पहले 40 तक 40 तक गया था. इस साल भी 39.5 तक चला गया. और रेनफॉल का ये है कि इस साल जो पिछले साल था 2013 का जनवरी, वहाँ पे जो स्नोफॉल है वो इतना ज़्यादा नहीं हो गया. अगस्त सितंबर जुलाई में अगर यहाँ बारिशें हो गई तो बहुत ज़्यादा तबाही फैलाती है, क्योंकि यहाँ ये माउंटेन एरिया है और ऊपर पहाड़ों पे जब वो पड़ती है, बारिश पड़ती है, तो वो स्लाइडिंग की सूरत में, फ्लड की सूरत में नीचे आ जाती है और नीचे मुख्तलिफ़ किस्म के गाँव सिचुएटेड हैं तबाह हो जाते हैं। उनमें मकानात, ज़री ज़मीन, फसलात, फलदार दरख्त, इस किस्म के लोगों के बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान हो जाते हैं।
Muhammad Javed is an independent climate and environment researcher in Hunza Valley, which perches over Hunza River, the main tributary of the mighty Indus River. He has worked with the climate scientists and environmentalists at the Karakoram International University in Gilgit, the provincial capital of the Gilgit-Baltistan province. What he has observed over the last few years is abnormal, rather surprising rise in levels of natural mountain streams that emerge from glacial area.
ग्लोबल वार्मिंग का ये असर मैं आपको सबूत से ये बता दूंगा कि इन माउंटेन्स का जो ग्लेशियर था पुराने वक्तों में नीचे दरिया तक फैला हुआ था। आप इमेजिन करें कि ये ग्लेशियर जो दरिया तक फैला हुआ था ख़त्म होकर पीछे जा चुका है। दूसरी बात, इस साल हर साल दरियाई हुंजा का जो फ़्लो है 17,000 क्यूसिक पर सेकंड होता था, जबकि इस साल 19,600 पर सेकंड था क्यूसिक। अब आप इमेजिन करें कि कितना ग्लेशियर मेल्ट हो रहा है।
The weather and climate scientists fear a scary scenario of water availability to emerge in Pakistan in coming years as snowfall season shrinks in glacial area in northern parts that all feed the Indus River, a lifeline for the country's agro-based economy. The climate scientist Ghulam Rasool suggests that employing water conservation technology, promoting water conservation practices at all levels, particularly agriculture and the industry, tapping rainwater and building more water reservoirs of different sizes throughout Pakistan can help the country cope with impending water crisis. Salim Sheikh for Third Pole International from Hunza Valley, Gilgit-Baltistan Province, Pakistan.